is going to be a quick video of rankings of Disney remakes I've seen. I made a list just there out of 10. Some of you mightn't agree with my list, but I don't care. This is my opinion on them. Out of 10. There is a lot of remakes so far, but there's ones coming soon. You've got The Little Mermaid coming up. You've got Snow White. Not the Mirror Mirror one. There's like a new Snow White, and your one from West Side Story is going to be Snow White now. Rachel Zelgar. She plays Maria in the upcoming West Side Story flick with Ansel Elgort. I think you got the Hunchback of Notre Dame as well. So in the meantime, here is the 18 Disney remakes I've seen. So let's begin with worst and best. 18 is Alice Through the Looking Glass. I got that movie a 7 out of 10. It's kind of like a time travel movie. It's the sequel to the 2010 film with the same name, Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, it's a forgettable movie, but I think Sacha Baron Cohen stole the film from me. The rest was kind of just blah. 17 is Mulan, 6 out of 10. I did not like this movie at all. I thought it was terrible. Your one to play Mulan was as dry as a dishwasher. She was like going, I am from Mulan. I don't even smile. Blah, 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 blah. It was just so boring. 16, Sorcerer's Apprentice, 5 out of 10. The one with Nicolas Cage and your man that was in Spider-Man 2, Alfred Molina, and Teresa Palmer and Jay Baruchel. It's like a remake of Fantasia. It's forgettable. I saw it there a few weeks ago. I thought it was very, very bad. Nicolas Cage, oh god, he's a guilty pleasure actor of mine. You know, his films can be crap, but yeah. 15, Alice in Wonderland, I meant to say. I gave the film a 6 out of 10. This was a remake of the cartoon one. This time it's directed by Tim Burton, who I think directed the... No, he didn't direct the sequel. He was a producer of the sequel, sorry. This one is basically a more darker, more gothic version of the 1950s animated cartoon. Yeah, it's got Anne Hathaway, Johnny Depp, Helena Bonham Carter, Mia Wasikowska, Matt Lucas, the late Alan Rickman is in it, as well as the Cheshire Cat. Yeah, it was okay. 14 is 102 Dalmatians. This movie is directed by Kevin Lima, who also brought us Enchanted, which didn't make the list because that's not a remake, but it's in my other favorite remakes movies. Yeah, this one had a then married couple who are now separated, Alice Evans and Yoon Groloff. They played like love interest in this movie. That's how they met in this film. Yeah, I gave it a 7 out of 10. 13 is the Lion King remake. I gave it a 5 out of 10. I know it should have been the bottom, but I just did not like this film either. I thought it was the greatest load of crap. It had no changes whatsoever. The animals were just blah. It was like watching a National Geography documentary for like 2 hours. It was just so boring. 12 is Cruella. I gave the film 7 out of 10. This is a other remake where it's about a villain. The first was Maleficent. This is the second one, Cruella, which stars Emma Stone and Emma Thompson. Emma Stone was very good in this movie as Cruella. I thought she did a good job. The British accent is spot on. It kind of reminds me though of The Devil Wears Prada meets Harley Quinn. I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of a film I saw in the DC comic universe. That's what it reminded me of. 11 is Christopher Robin. Good film. Gave it 7 out of 10. It had Ewan McGregor and who else? Haley Atwell's in it as well. It's a nice film. It's based off Winnie the Pooh. The character, yeah, the visuals for Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, it was cute. You know, it's a very cute movie. It's kind of like Hulk, the one with Robin Williams and Maggie Smith and Dustin Hoffman. It reminded me of that film. 10 is Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, 7 out of 10. I thought it was a good movie. the sequel to the 2014 one. It's longer than the 2014 one. Angelina Jolie, sorry, she did a good job as Maleficent. Michelle Pfeiffer plays a villain in this movie. She's always typecast as villains. I don't know why. Maybe Scott Stewart's seductive voice. I don't know. Probably is. Nine's Dumbo, another Tim Burton movie. This is a bit different than Alice in Wonderland. Does Maleficent even count as a remake? Says Puss the Pup and Donkey the Dog. Well, it does Pug clarify as a remake, but yeah. Where am I? Yeah, Dumbo. I thought this was a good film. It's not your typical Tim Burton movie. This is basically his second remake that he did. I thought it was a good film, and I gave it an 8 out of 10. 8 is Pete's Dragon, which I gave 9 out of 10. This one I sort of cheated because it's not really an animated film like the other films, but it still classifies because it's a remake. It's a good movie, you know. It's got Bryce Dallas Howard, Robert Redford. Who else in this movie? Carol Urban is in it as well. I thought it was a very good film. I'm not gonna lie, I cried like a bitch towards the end, especially that music goes do 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 do. I was in tears. Oh god, the opening was so sad. 7 is Maleficent. 7 out of 10. I mentioned the sequel at number 10. It was a good movie. Some people did not like this film at all. I thought it was good because Angelina Jolie stole the entire film for me, so I thought she was good. 6 the 101 Dalmatians, the Glenn Close one. She was also in 102 Dalmatians as well, but I thought this one was more funnier. It had Jeff Daniels in it as well, and who else? Jeff Daniels, Glenn Close, and Joey Richardson. And Hugh Laurie's in this movie as well as Jasper, I think, the henchman that works with Cruella. It was a good movie, and I gave that an 8 out of 10. Number 5, now we're on our top 5 list. Number 5 is Lady and the Tramp. I gave the film 7 out of 10. Very good movie. And the animals look realistic. I think they were realistic animals. They were actually. Number 4 is The Jungle Book, 10 out of 10. Love the Jungle Book remake. It was so good. I loved it. And it's from the man who directed Iron Man and Lion King remake back in 2019. 3 is Aladdin. I gave the film a 10 out of 10. Yes, you heard that right. I gave Guy Ritchie's Aladdin a 10 out of 10. I love this movie. I love Will Smith. I've always been a fan of Will Smith since I was a kid. I love his music. I love everything about the movie. It was brilliant. And I'm watching it right now actually on Disney Plus, so that's why I'm doing this list. And number 2 is Beauty and the Beast, 9 out of 10. Love Beauty and the Beast remake. I love the cartoon as well, but this one was very good because it kind of fixed the plot holes, which I liked about this version. You know, I love the cartoon one. The cartoon will also have a special place in my heart. But the remake, you gotta love it for fixing the plot holes. Number 1 is, of course, a movie that holds a special place in my heart. It was my late granny's favourite remake of the whole Cinderella, Kenneth Branagh's version. I love Cinderella. I've always heard it. It's been done to death. Camila Cabello's Cinderella now in September. You had Hilary Duff, Selena Gomez, Lucy Hale. They're like rip-off ones. Hilary Duff and Selena Gomez and Lucy Hale and Sophia Carson, sorry. Drew Barrymore did her version. Is there anyone else I'm thinking of? Gemma, what's her name? Craven? That Slipper in the Rose, which is like a 70s Cinderella. That was a good one too, by the way. Brandy did a version of Cinderella as well, which I love as well, by the way. That's in my other list of live action films that I love. That's with Enchanted. But yeah, that's my top 18 best and worst. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you agree with my list? Do you not agree with my list? What upcoming live action remake are you looking forward to seeing? Are you looking forward to seeing the Little Mermaid, sorry, The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Let me know in the comments down below, and till next time, take care.